New at 10 tonight, renewed calls for a change at the top in South suburban Dalton.
Of course, we are talking about Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Just sacrificed 32 minutes to an individual that doesn't give a damn about anybody's time but hers. Okay?
Buckle up, folks, because we're about to plunge into the high-stakes, drama-filled world of Dalton, Illinois, where a political showdown unfolds that could easily rival the chaos of a reality TV spectacle. Hold on to your seats, because Mayor Tiffany Henyard reign is anything but predictable. What starts as a routine village trustee meeting on a Monday evening quickly escalates into a full-blown political storm. Tensions in the room were electric as residents, fueled by frustration and a wealth of opinions, prepared to unleash their fury on the mayor. This is one drama you won't want to miss.
We are awaiting Mayor Henyard to arrive. We will give another 5 minutes.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard delayed the meeting with no explanation.
The meeting kicked off 30 minutes late, a seemingly small delay that ignited a fiery backlash. One resident, seizing the microphone, perfectly captured the frustration in the room. We just sacrificed 32 minutes for someone who doesn't care about anyone's time but her own. Ouch. That's a burn even Mayor Henyard's tough skin might struggle to shake off. The residents didn't hold back. One after another, they stepped up to the mic, their voices dripping with anger and disappointment. The recurring cry, "Clean House 2025. The message was unmistakable. Henyard's time was up. This wasn't just it was an ultimatum. One particularly fiery speaker made it clear. We need to make sure we show up at the polls and vote. We cannot let her stay in power. The air was thick with palpable intensity, a potent mix of simmering anger and years of frustration ready to boil over.
We cannot let her get back and to be the mayor, and we already know she's not going to win that supervisor seat. That is done.
Mayor Henyard wasn't about to back down from the confrontation. Refusing to let the residents have the final word, she fired back with a mix of defiance and confidence. "The disrespect you all just showed at that microphone is unbelievable," she shot back, her tone thick with disdain. Unfazed, she asserted her dominance, boldly declaring, "I am your mayor." To make her point even clearer, Henyard compared herself to President-elect Donald Trump, confidently predicting a landslide victory in the upcoming election, just like his.
My seat by 82%. Know this, I am gonna come through on a landslide just like Trump did. Know that I will be victorious in the...
Bold move, Mayor Henyard. Let's see if it pays off. But the residents weren't easily swayed. One, undeterred by her brash response, fired back with a powerful statement that struck a chord with the crowd's collective frustration. "We aren't your subjects. We are your bosses. We are the citizens of Dalton, and you will not continue to treat us like this because you're on your way out." The clash of wills was nothing short of dramatic, a raw display of political power struggles playing out in a small-town setting.
We're not your damn subjects. We are your bosses. We are the citizens of Dalton, and you will not continue to treat us like this because you are on the way out.
The conflict surrounding Mayor Henyard went far beyond that one meeting. The FBI had launched an investigation into the village, casting a dark cloud over her administration. Questions about village spending were swirling, adding fuel to the fire of public outrage. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot had also conducted an inquiry into Henyard's financial dealings, uncovering a significant deficit in the village's general fund. The report revealed that the fund's balance had dropped dramatically from $5.61 million in 2022 to a deficit of $3.65 million by May 2024. Lightfoot's investigation also raised serious concerns about Henyard's use of the village credit card, highlighting missing receipts for numerous purchases. Among the most shocking revelations was a $43,000 Amazon purchase made on January 5, 2023. These financial irregularities only fueled the growing calls from residents for Henyard's removal.
Where they lead, without bias. At the conclusion of this investigation, I will provide an assessment of the findings and the recommendations.
The situation in Thornton Township, where Henyard also served as supervisor, was equally chaotic. Trustees Christopher Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle boycotted a township board meeting, citing concerns over an improperly vetted agenda and a lack of transparency regarding the township's finances. Their absence blocked a vote on appointing a new trustee to fill a vacant board seat. Gonzalez voiced his frustration, asking, "Why the desperation to get us to a meeting?" Both he and Carlisle were wary of granting Henyard too much power, particularly over financial decisions, fearing a return to into the questionable spending practices of the past. Their actions underscored the deep distrust and division that had taken root within the township's leadership.
Annually, Thornton Township has this turkey giveaway, so it isn't anything new. Yet some trustees say that Supervisor Henyard, she is using this to determine.
The power struggle between Henyard and the trustees escalated dramatically when she attempted to appoint a new police chief, Ronald Burge, without board approval. A village spokesperson quickly deemed the move illegal, adding yet another layer of complexity to the already volatile situation. The appointment came at a time when the former acting chief, Lewis Lacey, was facing legal trouble after being indicted on bankruptcy fraud charges. Burge's own history, including lawsuits alleging political or employment retaliation, only deepened the controversy. The Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board also weighed in, stating that Burge was not legally qualified to serve as police chief due to missing paperwork and a failure to re-qualify recently. The board sent a letter to Henyard urging her to remove Burge from public service until the necessary paperwork was submitted and his eligibility confirmed. The legal battles continued, with a judge initially allowing Burge to serve as interim chief for 30 days, before ultimately reversing some of Henyard's staffing decisions.
If the board do not show up, we are not able to pay bills. We are not able to handle the business.
The drama intensified when Henyard's landlord, Janetta Hull, filed an eviction lawsuit against her and her boyfriend Kamal Woods for unpaid rent. Hull revealed that the couple had not paid rent since August, amassing thousands of dollars in back rent and late fees. She also claimed that Henyard and Woods had changed the locks and the garage door code to prevent her from accessing the property, although Henyard's attorney denied these allegations. The eviction case proceeded, further exposing the precariousness of Henyard's position. Even her attempts at public relations backfired. Her annual turkey giveaway, intended as a goodwill gesture, was criticized by some as a distraction from the mounting controversies. Trustee Gonzalez questioned the timing of the event, suggesting it was a desperate attempt to gain public favor while avoiding pressing township issues. While many residents appreciated the giveaway, it only highlighted the growing divide within the community. The political maneuvering and public relations stunts were clearly failing to sway public opinion.
I got smoked pork ham hocks. I got smoked turkey.
Adding fuel to the already explosive situation, Henyard's self-promotion reached new heights. Massive billboards featuring her image, emblazoned with slogans like "Keeping My Promises" and "Fighting for My Residents," popped up all over Dalton, creating a visual spectacle that some compared to the propaganda of a South American dictatorship. One resident, frustrated by the constant presence of her face, likened the posters to the tactics of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro, pointing out how Henyard's overwhelming presence seemed to dominate the village's public image. What was meant to bolster her reputation instead became a symbol of her growing detachment from the concerns of her constituents.
You're using public funds for something that taxpayer dollars shouldn't be used for.
Beyond the visual displays of power, Henyard's actions further fueled the perception of her as an autocratic leader. Reports emerged that she had been using police officers as personal bodyguards, blurring the line between public service and personal protection. This practice, along with accusations of using taxpayer funds for extravagant parties and luxury travel, only deepened the public's distrust. The lavish spending and the perceived misuse of public resources for personal gain sparked outrage and a sense of injustice among residents. The combination of using public funds for personal enrichment and employing heavy-handed tactics to silence dissent fueled widespread calls for accountability and change.
We weren't opposed to her having the security detail. We asked how long.
The situation took another dramatic turn when Henyard called the police on workers removing banners that featured her image and the title Super Mayor. The vendor who supplied the banners claimed the village owed nearly $20,000. Henyard's reaction, captured on police body cam footage, revealed her frustration and determination to pursue legal action against those involved in taking down the signs. This incident only reinforced the growing image of Henyard as a leader, more focused on self-promotion than addressing the real needs of her constituents. The drama didn't stop there. Henyard was soon facing a lawsuit from village trustees who accused her of forging checks and withholding financial records. In a heated meeting, she lashed out at the trustees with racially charged remarks, further tarnishing her already damaged reputation. The mounting legal battles, combined with allegations of financial mismanagement and questionable spending, painted a grim picture of her leadership. The YouTube comment section was ablaze with reactions to Henyard's actions. One commenter jokingly said, Tiff needs makeup, because without it she looks like Little Wayne. Another captured the mood of many, stating, never charged, never arrested, never convicted in court. She continues to do whatever she pleases after 2 years and still manages as mayor. She's untouchable. These comments reflected the public's perception of Henyard as someone who operates above the law, unaccountable for her actions. They also highlighted the growing frustration and powerlessness felt by residents in the face of her seemingly unchecked authority.
Investigations from federal entities. Those entities, as we know, can take anywhere from 2 months to 5 years. We feel this option will give us.
The saga of Tiffany Henyard is far from over. Her re-election bid, announced amid the chaos, adds yet another layer of intrigue to this already compelling story. Can she weather the storm and secure another term, or will the residents of Dalton finally succeed in their push to clean house? The upcoming election will be a decisive moment, a showdown that could shake the future of Dalton. Will Henyard's confidence prove justified, or will her reign of controversy come to a dramatic end? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates on this unfolding drama.